Hello girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today is going to be what are they going through. Okay, so for some of you, you're obviously not in contact maybe with them, but also if you are with them, but you don't know, there's something that you can't put your finger on it, what's going on. Okay, so what are they going through? Two piles, and then we develop and we see what happened, right? Right? One, two, one, two. Okay, pile number one, what are they going through? The Hierophant, Nine of Cups, the Tower, Holy Mother God. Woo! Wow, they're going through a big shakeup. Holy Mother of God. The way things were before with you or even within their life doesn't work anymore. A Tower moment is powerful, and it's gonna, you know, come back to ashes because it has to. The way it was cannot continue because it's not relevant anymore. So they may have built an illusion in their life for a long time and it was working for a while, yeah, but not anymore. Also, it could be that they met you and you were the Tower moment in their life. You trigger that wake up call, right? So it's a massive shake-up as well. What also could be happening is the way you were together could not be, carry on because it's just like he wasn't congruent with the truth, period. So in the meantime, what needs to be done, and they're probably doing at the moment, they're going through maybe some kind of healing, some better understanding of who they are, what they want, where do they stand. The way they were 10 years ago, well, it doesn't work anymore. They have to upgrade. It's like keeping an old mobile, it doesn't work after a while. You see what I'm saying, right? So now they're gaining knowledge. Maybe they're talking to their friends, and maybe have a mentor, maybe as well business wise. Maybe it just doesn't have to be about love all the time. It can be that they need to change the direction. Professionally, it just doesn't work anymore, right? So in the meantime, they also want to meet you face to face, and also what they want is to appreciate life a little bit more. Maybe before it was just about business, about making money, whatever, having a status, but now it's just like those, it's obsolete really. So frustration, of course, totally, because you used to have a system that was working and suddenly boom, everything is out, boom. Right. Well, I think as well they had to wake up maybe from the situation they were in. They were in a codependency. Maybe they're just realizing that. That is a big wake up call. Holy Mother of God. They realized they were in a toxic attachment, maybe in a karmic relationship until they met you. Also, it could be that you came into their life and you came with a big bang, and they completely obsessed by you and physically very attracted to you. So something came and just shake everything. The world is a bit upside down at the moment. So it's really bringing a lot of frustration. How can I come back to the way I was before? Life was simpler. Why can I not shake it off? Shake it off. That's what happened. So you, in the meantime, you covering your heart. Because you have an enormous amount of love to give. My goodness, so much feeling, so much love. But you know what? I'm not going there. You troubled. You are tormented. And as a result, if you don't know where you stand, then you're dangerous. You're slippery. And I'm not going down that road. So I'm backing off. Even though there's an enormous amount of love. There's no doubt. But no, not going there. Wow, okay, so that's interesting because you both tick all the boxes for each other. There's no doubt. The thing is, the problem here is balancing the emotion. It's very intense. I mean, obviously, it's quite obsessive for that person, and for you, it's like dangerous. So all of that has to be sorted. And I guess if you meet up, you can have a chance to actually, or an opportunity to, discuss it all and fix it all, because you're meant to be together, definitely. So what they're going through at the moment is a big wake-up call. The reality, the way they used to know it, has changed dramatically, and it's almost like transformed. It can't go back to what it was, and that's very frustrating for them because life was actually simpler. It was maybe not the top of the top, but at the end of the day, it was less trouble. With you, it's definitely the top of the top, but my God, it shake everything. Wow, fascinating. A lot of, turning point at the moment for that person. Massive. A wake-up call is huge. Okay, pile number 2, what are they going through? Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. Wow, okay. So here we have someone who's going through an enormous amount of hurdle and obstacle. They probably were or still are a little bit the King of Wands. Someone, doesn't have to be a male, it can be male, female, doesn't matter. Is an idea of like someone very superficial, ego based, very ego based, very fiery, like to be in control, want to have this, want a bit of that, very superficial, very social butterfly, right? But deep inside we know there's a King of Cups. There's a lot of feelings, but that person doesn't actually go there because it's dangerous. But you are the Queen of Pentacles, male, female, doesn't matter. So that is an idea of you want long term, you want stability. You don't need to be with them. You're financially very secure. You emotionally very secure. You don't need to be with that person. You want to be with that person, but you don't need them, right? And for the ego, that doesn't work very well, does it? But the thing is, they know that you want a long-term relationship. You want everything or nothing. You're not going to compromise. And they are the king of compromising. They're fluffing around, Mr. Fluffy or Mrs. Fluffy, as I like to call it. Anyhow, they are looking at new ways to maybe make their money. They're also looking at new ways to be, new skills. They need to obviously wake up to themselves. They cannot continue being like this, and it can definitely not continuing to be in that position. The thing is, we are one step away from the 10 of Wands, which means then they will have to drop the attitude. They will have to, because 10 of Wands is I realize something is not working anymore, so I have to, and then you have Ace of Wands automatically, so you can start something a bit fresher. But in the meantime, they have to learn the skills. They have to know how to do that. They cannot forget you. The door is always open. They cannot forget. They're very much in their mind at the moment, a bit anxious, overthinking it, not sleeping well at night, because they know they're coming to a point of no return. They will have to transform their way. They will have to go back to their truth, because fluffing around, oh my God, that is not your cup of tea. You are everything outside of fluffing. You are the opposite of fluffing, definitely. So they're very slow to get to that point, because they have to drop that image. They have to drop the status that they're so used to. And also maybe drop some people along the way, because that person is not going to be the social butterfly anymore. But they're going to come close to their truth. They take their time, but they're getting there. Very strategic, because when you open that box, you don't know what's going to come out. So they have to be careful, because emotionally it could be a little bit too much at once, right? They're battling it as well, and they're extremely attracted to you. No wonder. But it's meant to be. It's written. So again, balancing the emotion is a little bit of the subject of the day, I guess. But it's true. It's all about keeping your own identity, however, not compromising your own self, but also being aware of other people around you, and particularly that person that you don't want to hurt. So it's written. Boom. Yeah, change of perspective for sure. Is someone who used to be like that for forever, and now they have to change the perspective totally. But they feel as well that they're stuck. Oh, this is the way I am, or this is how people know me. Yeah, but is that your truth? Who cares what people know you? I mean, whatever. It's who you are. You see what I'm saying? Calm down, woman, calm down. And so what they're going to do at the end is moving towards you and choosing you, and leaving behind, that status, that social butterfly attitude, and come to the truth. They choose you because you are real. You are the real deal. And the 6 is number of love. Okay, on this note, losing it. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah, ciao.